Test. Hell. Ah, okay. The wrong. Okay, for some reason he decided to reset my whole audio. I have no idea why. Hello, where's my... Okay, now this looks good. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream again. Welcome again to the stream. As I said, there with the Genesis 2 full body suit that I made, I had a few issues. Or there were a few issues. The person that wanted to have the suit had a few, I don't want to say complaints, like not complaints, definitely not. Basically there were a few things that I showed earlier in this stream. I'm just going to show them again, whatever. There were a few clipping problems, like for example, if you look at this, you can see that the belt is clipping with the full body suit. The gloves had some issues. Right, here's the last one. Yeah, if you look at the gloves and the suit, this is absolutely not working. There's also this picture where you can see the gloves clipping with the hand. So yeah, there's a few issues that need to be addressed, which I am going to do throughout the stream. Just need to set up everything again like I wanted it to. Okay. We have this pretty lady in the background, which is the idea for the whole thing, like I wanted. Okay, now there's audio. Great. Okay. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fix some of the issues. There was also the issue that the back was not covering enough. So I'm gonna fix that first. Basically, there is a modeling portion and there is a modeling portion. What I will do to fix the whole clipping problem, all the clipping issues, is I'm going to weld all the different clothing parts into one, which means this is not what we want. We want this one. What I will do is I will get the gloves and the belt and everything inside. This model as well, once I'm done with all the fixing. And once I've done so, I will once I fixed all the modeling issues, I will put the gloves, I will put the belt, and I will weld everything, or not weld, I will make everything one object so that the issue with the clipping does not persist. But yeah, as I said, currently I'm a bit the streams are not that regular. Kill. if like currently in real life I have a few things to do concerning my living arrangements, so there is a lot of time flowing into that, and thus I do not have as much time for streaming as or content creation in general as I'd like. I am trying to get back to my regular amount of content creation, but it is kind of hard to make promises right now. But yeah, rest assured, I do not want to quit. I definitely want to make more content in 3D and otherwise. I definitely don't want to go back to making what was I talking about? Doesn't really matter. Okay, I should probably we have yeah, in general, I'm currently looking into getting the flat, the where I live to myself, which takes longer than anticipated. Is a bit annoying, I'll be honest here. So yeah, my main issue currently is getting the space to myself so I can do as I please. Okay, let's weld these together before we before we fix all the obvious issues, which is a cosmic ton of clipping. I was about to say cosmic, nothing else. As for the animation, I'm kinda at a really weird point with it, where I do like it, I do like the idea that I had basically, but I think I misjudged the scope I could do. I wanted to do a longer animation. I wanted to do a more intense animation that is a bit more interesting to watch in itself. And I kinda went to the point where I'm like, can I actually finish this? Because it feels like I'm at the point where I am with it, I'm feeling like I'm just filling empty space, because it's just a back and forth. It doesn't really, it's not really interesting. And also I noticed I kind of want to do like video game animations where you have a short animation and there is very little impact on the enemy, but the thing I'm doing is a full range full range animated short. Well, short. It's 30. It's my idea was 30 seconds, which is 900 frames, and I'm at half that, I think. And I'm already running out of content basically for it, which is yeah. I mean, usually in action things you don't hold the suspense for 30 seconds, so I think my mistake was thinking, hey, I can do a 30-second fighting animation, which probably doesn't work because I usually don't have 30 seconds fighting in something. I mean, prove me wrong by sending me something that has, and okay, definitely not my best work. Let's be honest. It is better. Okay. I think this is more around what they have in mind. I will, however, check in with them. Okay, let's save it anyway. And for now, let's start with the shoulder, which I have to look up, which I do not have, which I have as a picture. Okay, it is the left shoulder. Actually going in the front view, so I can see that better. It is a relatively easy modeling process. Actually, I'm going to go on the top view, this shoulder. Question is, for the shoulder piece, you can see it. I am gonna pull it up right, the shoulder piece. Perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Perfect shoulder piece. Do I use a flat surface? Do I use like do I want to go with a grid or a cylinder? Kinda torn here. I'm gonna go with a cylinder. Gonna make this no. I'm gonna make this 4. Make this one 9. Oop. Okay, we are going to go to selection mode for this one. We're going to work from the smaller to the bigger covers. Okay, let's see. We are going to grab all of this, remove it. Probably gonna flatten this a bit. Okay, we have a big plate here. We have a kinda bend plate around the shoulder that will go up and down. I guess the small one is about here. I actually like how they are bent already, so I'm going to iterate on this a bit. Just pull this out. And that's basically it. It is a very simple thing. We're going to give it a bit more detail around, I think around this thickness. We are going to add a line here for later. Okay, we have the plate. Now we're going to copy the line as a curve, thicken it to, we think is 0.2 thick, so maybe 0.25. Accept, round it, and we have very simple plate with an edge, both a thickened. It has some substance to it. It looks a bit. It has a bit more detail than in the original picture. I've never actually looked up who the copywriter is, Michael Iacca. I will probably do that relatively soon, just because I'm curious who made this. This also gives us the option to have like color for the plate and color for the edge around it, which just means there's a bit more color to the whole thing. As a rule of thumb, there is something very cool I've learned ages ago. If you design a character like this, for example, and you don't want to work with a lot of different colors, like for example the whole body has skin color, which is 1, and you want to have a reference of like 60% one color, 30% another color, 10% for accents around that. So if for example you grab all the edges of the suit and the edges of the shoulder pad and give them the same color, you have a different visual to the character. You can easily identify the character by color palette alone, which is kind of what we're going for, what I'm going for usually, even though I'm not really that good with actually designing a character. are going to make this a bit longer. The question is, can I angle this? And then probably like this. If I widen this and I widen all of these points a bit, I have this effect of the plates grabbing over each other, similar to what is in the original picture, because I want this to be further down. I need to make sure actually, and this is actually relatively nice, snug to the body. Okay, we're going to pull this out, we're going to pull this out, we're going to this out, and we're gonna pull this out, and we're gonna damage the whole thing in a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah, I had 4 and then I doubled them. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Thank you for the lovely shadow. I never asked for this. Okay. We had 4 and we had 9. I know. Tilt this around 90 degrees. It doesn't really matter if we're perfectly 90 degrees. Okay. We're gonna have a few more. Of these a few more edges, so we can fit this better. I'm gonna tilt this here upwards. This is not exactly the same. But I think it is close enough. This one goes over the edge of this one, and then we have a little bit more mixing space. Okay. Come on. to probably even tilt this. Okay. This is... never mind. So we're gonna save it for now. We're gonna smooth this down, thicken it to 0.2. Except it doesn't look like any clipping at the line. Copy this to 0.25 for the edge. And now we have to make the connection for the belt or something that goes around the chest. So we're gonna do something stupid. Delete these two faces, which is about what I expected. I need to make this invisible. As we can see, we don't see nothing. Okay, you go there. To make this smaller. It is definitely not perfect, let's be honest, but it is kinda what I wanted. We're going to grab these, make them smaller. Could have made this. I could have had this way easier. I could have had this half as complex if I had thought about this for 5 seconds. Whoop. Nice. Okay, we now have a point where we can add the holder for the cloak, and we're going to have to see. Okay, this goes under the arm. I will probably just hide it under the corner here, because it looks like the cloak is relatively wide. Like we at least see it on this side of the body. So I think the width of the cloak is like from shoulder to shoulder actually. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to have the wrap around that is holding it, and I'm going to extrude from this to make the actual cloak. let's hope this, I mean, this will work. It will just take time. I'm gonna hide. I need the rear view. Thank you. We're gonna hide that basically right under here, like this. We definitely have to adjust the angle a bit, because this needs to go under the shoulder, under the arm. Selection, and we can pull this out right. Under like this. Like this. Actually, probably went possibly more like this. It's gonna hover a bit above the body because the plate doesn't sit very well, but okay, her plate is flat on the body, so we should probably get that fixed. I'm going to delete this. Okay, we are going to save. This will probably crash. It did not, which is surprising. Okay, world. We are going to okay, the good thing is we're just moving edges. We're not editing the volume or anything of this thing. Like we're changing the volume a bit, but we're mostly just moving edges around, which is fine when you translate it back. But if you reduce the smoothing, and then you do stuff like extrusion or similar geometry altering things, there is a good chance that Cascado will just crash out on you. Okay, we're going to grab this, copy paste, thickness 0.25, accept, smooth it down, and we have the plate. Now that you mention it, I should probably give this an inner edge as well, just for completion. There we go. Why does it look so shitty? Okay, better. Okay, we do have the whole thing. Oh god, does it mean my last stream also was without audio? Oh god, no. Oh god. How horrible. All of these and put them in. Okay. This looks very horrible, mainly because it is. Okay. Why is the human body shaped so complex and detailed? Who made this? Next time make it more box shaped. Yeah, Marcus Persson had the right idea. I'm gonna put you here. now we're talking. Okay. You go there. You go there. Just a little bit of detail. Nothing is repeat. Okay. Because now if I thin this, no, if I smooth it, you have like a like the little folds effect there, where the fabric is welding together, not welding together, where the fabric is getting cushier. Anyhow, we're gonna save this again. We're gonna try to thicken this about that's a bit much. How about 0.2 again? That looks good. Whoop. Okay, this one goes right here. Okay. We are going to smooth this down. Clipping looks okay so far. We're going to move these points under here, and then we're going to extend at least this is what I think how the rear. This is how I think the cloak works in the back. No. This and this. Gonna extrude this again. And how long is it actually? Okay, it is long. Great. I'm gonna leave it at this length, mainly because everything else would break. Like I'm actually fully expecting this to break, because I'm 99.999.9 100% sure that he tries to make part of this part of the arm, and thus it is getting moved very weirdly. Okay, we added the thing that was missing. We fixed the other thing. We are going to add the thing that I deleted at the very beginning. Okay, weld into one. UV and paint. Lower edges. Yes, accept. Okay. We fixed this. Not really, no. Like this, but also like this. Accept new. Solar plates. We're going to remove this, and remove this. Okay, now we are going to add this and okay. We are going to make its edges, except remove all the now empty materials because we want this to look fine. Okay, leaves us with the cloak. God damn it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Cloak accept. Okay. This means we have this bodysuit finished. Import. We want the belt. We want the gloves. Fire. Import belt. The belt. Bit bigger. We're compensating that by grabbing the whole inside of the belt. And we are going to make the belt a bit thicker, which means the clipping should be less of an issue now. Okay, we're going to grab this, make it a smidgen bigger as well, especially around here, and then we're going to grab both, weld them together, copy paste them into the other position, and on the other hand we're gonna check for any kind of clipping which does not seem to exist. Okay, and now we do have a finished product again. Okay, at least the head worked. At least the head was fine. Okay, which means... Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't see you chat. Have fun at the beach, definitely. Yeah, I think we're done here. I think we're done with this one. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my weekend content, sadly. Like, I don't have time for anything more, but I will try to resume content. I have something of a showing thing. A friend of mine, can you get these? A friend of mine had this for me. This is a piece of a machine that he has, that he needs, that he works with, and he wanted me to see if I can replicate this and print it. So this is what I'm going to do next. Trying to measure this whole thing. I find my measurement tool. And then I'm gonna check if I can make this. For example, the thickness is about 2 centimeters. Actually, the thickness inside is about 1.5 centimeters, more like 1. So 60 millimeters outside. It is pretty much also 16, 15 to 16 millimeters. Yes, it's 16. Yeah, this is the next thing that I will probably make. I still have a few issues with this because I have to make this very correctly. Like, it has to look the same. It has to be the same size, so I can't just like eyeball this. But yeah, this is what I'm going to make next, and I'm really excited about this. This should be interesting and fine. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I'll see you guys around.